Hello, second graders, and welcome to math for today. So our lesson that we're going to be doing today is 11.9, which is called Show Equal Parts of a Whole. And our essential question that we're going to be asking ourselves today, and we're going to be answering, is how do you know if a shape shows halves, thirds, or fourths? So we learned yesterday about what exactly is halves, thirds, and fourths. So remember, halves is when an object is broken up or partitioned into two equal pieces. Thirds are when an object are broken up or partitioned into three equal pieces. And fourths are when an object is broken up or partitioned into four equal pieces. So we know that much. We know what halves, thirds, and fourths are. Now we're going to find out how do you know if a shape shows halves, thirds, or fourths. So this video is going to help us get started, and here we go.
How do you know if a shape shows halves, thirds, or fourths?
Hi, friends. That food smells good. The family picnicking here today brought a loaf of cornbread. The loaf looks like a square. I heard the dad say he would cut the cornbread into fourths so there would be one piece for each person in the family. Click the table so we can take a closer look. I wonder how many pieces of cornbread they'll have if they cut the loaf into fourths. And I really want to know what that would look like. Do you think each piece has to be the same size so that everyone in the family gets an equal part of the loaf? Come on, let's find out.
All right, so we are going to find out.
Which shapes show equal parts? Let's look at the shapes one by one. We'll start with this circle. The line in the circle divides it into parts. When the parts are the same size, they're equal parts. This circle shows equal parts because the parts are equal in size. What about this circle? Does it show equal parts? This circle doesn't show equal parts because this part and this part aren't equal in size. What about this square? Does it show equal parts? Click the square to find out.
All right, so we're going to click the square. What do you guys think? I want you to take a few seconds and think about it. Are these pieces right here equal in size? And we're going to click on it and we are going to find out.
Yes, this square has parts that are equal in size, so it has equal parts. Here's another square. Does it show equal parts?
All right, so what do we think here? This part here is kind of small. This part here is also kind of small. Maybe those could be the same, but does this part look like it's equal? Let's find out.
No, this square doesn't have equal parts because the parts are not the same size. What about these rectangles? Which one shows equal parts?
All right, let's click it and find out. I think I have a feeling of which one shows equal parts.
This rectangle shows equal parts because its parts are equal in size. This triangle has two parts. Are these parts halves?
This looks like a tricky one.
No.
Oh.
The two parts aren't equal in size. So the triangle doesn't show halves.
All right.
Let's divide a shape to show equal parts of a whole. If you want to show halves on a shape, there will be two equal parts. How many halves does this circle have?
All right, so this is kind of something we talked about already, but two equal parts, right? So halves always means two equal parts.
It has 2 halves. What about thirds? If you want to show thirds, there'll be 3 equal parts. How many thirds does this square have?
So remember, when we break it up into thirds, right, this part right here is 1/3, this part here is 2/3, and this part here is 3/3. So we have 3/3.
The square has 3 thirds. Let's use a rectangle to show fourths. How many equal parts should you draw to show fourths?
So remember, fourths, right? 4 equal parts. We have 1 equal part here, 2, 3, 4. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4. So 4 equal parts.
Good job! To show fourths, you'll need to draw 4 equal parts. Click the rectangle to show 4 equal parts. 4 equal parts. If there are 4 equal parts in the rectangle, how many fourths are there?
So just like I said, so if there are 4 equal parts, and these are all called 1/4, then we have 4/4.
Good job! There are 4 fourths in the rectangle. Now let's practice with the personal math trainer.
All right, so hopefully we can actually click on things this time, but let's see how it works out. So it says Colton and 3 friends want to share a pizza equally. Select a picture to show how the pizza should be divided. So if Colton and 3 friends, that means there's Colton and there's 3 other friends. So 1 plus 3 is 4. So we know that there's 4 people who want to share a pizza equally. Select a picture to show how the pizza should be divided. So if we have 4 people and everybody wants an equal piece of pizza, we have to find a pizza that's cut into 4 equal pieces. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. So that can't be it. 1, 2. That can't be it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this has to be our answer. And let's check.
Well done!
Nice. All right. And I'll move on to question number 2. And it says there are 2 square pizzas. Each pizza is cut into thirds. How many pieces of pizza are there? So again, if there are 2 square pizzas and each pizza is cut into thirds, how many pieces of pizza are there? So that's actually a tricky one. So one pizza is cut into thirds, so we know that that's 3 pieces. And then we have another pizza that's also cut into thirds, which is another 3 pieces. So if we have 3 pieces from the first pizza and 3 from the second pizza, 3 plus 3 equals 6. So we should have 6 pieces of pizza. And let's check our answer.
Fantastic!
Nice, perfect. And we were able to see our answer on this one this time, so great job. All right. We're going to move on.
Now try your homework on your own with the personal math trainer. It includes the exercise you saw at the beginning of the lesson.
All right, my friends, so this is where you are going to go on and sign on to Think Central. You're going to click the assignment that says 11.9, show equal parts of a whole, and you are going to complete those 5 questions on there and then hit done when you are done. And that is all for math today, my friends. If you are still not feeling comfortable with this lesson, check out the next video that shows me kind of going through different slides with different activities related to showing equal parts of a whole. So if you need that kind of extra practice and you need a little bit more information on what this lesson is about, feel free to check out that next video. If you feel like you're ready to go on to Think Central and do the homework, then by all means go ahead and go do that, okay? Good luck and great job today.